Whack-a-magob, everybody. It is time for another Kiss review. And as you all know, if you've been watching my Kiss reviews, is that all my Kiss reviews that were here that I put up over 10 years ago have all been taken down because of the copyright bullshit. So I uploaded almost all of them at BITCHUTE. So down there in the description below, there's a link to my original Circus review, which has video and audio and the music and all that stuff. All that copyright stuff can be seen in all its glory down there on BITCHUTE. Now, I don't watch my reviews, so I don't know how I feel about those songs, how I felt about them back then. It could be very different than what I'm talking about right now as far as the album, how I feel about the album, but it's very disappointing that Kiss did not use Ace and Peter. It's ridiculous you think about it, because the album they did after this totally sounds like 70s Kiss. You know, I mean, well, I'll get into that review later, but it has that classic 70s Kiss vibe where this one doesn't. There's nothing that resembles 70s Kiss at all on this album. And Peter Criss only played on one song, Into the Void. And it's the only song that featured all four Kiss members. And Ace Frehley played on two tracks, Into the Void and You Wanted the Best. And he also played on the bonus track, In Your Face, right? Yeah, In Your Face, that Gene Simmons wrote. And Ace sings on it, and he does the solo. But yeah, it's just a shame. Now, that's a big disappointment, but how do I feel about this album all these years later? It may be different than how I felt about it in the BitChute review down below, but I'm not sure. But to talk about I was excited for this album to come out was an understatement. And this is around the time where I first got on the internet. I remember, didn't the CD bring something for the website or some shit? I know there was something that you put the CD in, you can do some stuff, you know, on the site, on the web. But I was very excited for this album, and I'll never forget when I bought it. I put it on, and man, on my first listen, I was like, ugh. And actually, one of the songs I really dislike on this album, I remember liking it the first time I heard it, and I'll explain why when we get to it. But yeah, then soon after I was like, no man, this song is stupid as fuck. I got caught up, you know, in the whole, you know, reunited Kiss. And you know, when this album first came out, we didn't know, you know, Ace and Peter didn't play on it. Now I know there is a lot of people out there that, you know, read the comments. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, when I first heard the album, I knew it wasn't Peter. I knew it wasn't Ace. I didn't. But, you know, the same thing with Creatures of the Night. When I heard Creatures of the Night, I thought it was Ace. I was like, wow, Ace is playing differently now. I had no idea, you know, and I had no idea about this album, how it's, you know, it's a shit show. It really is. But oddly enough, there's a couple tracks I do end up liking on this album, regardless of the inside information, because, you know, there's a lot of people that suffer from that. You know, you find out what went on the album, that makes you judge the album differently because of inside. You don't judge the album by the music. You judge it by Peter Criss didn't play on it, Ace Frehley didn't play on it, therefore it sucks. I'm just not that way. But this album does suck. A lot of it does suck, and it has nothing to do with Ace and Peter not playing on it. It's just crappy songs. And this tour, I didn't get to see the Circus tour. I bought my tickets for it. It was going to play at the BTT Center or whatever it was called back then. Probably was called something different. bought my tickets, and they canceled the show because Kiss was going to do the Super Bowl. I know it had something to do with Kiss opening the Super Bowl. They weren't even a halftime show. But yeah, they were playing the Super Bowl, so they canceled the freaking Psycho Circus show. So I never got to see it, and that's just Kiss showing once again how much they care about the fans. Yeah, you care these nuts. But yeah, I never got to see the Psycho Circus show. I wish I would have. I heard bad things about it, but I would like to judge it myself. I love the reunion shows. The 3 I saw in Madison Square Garden and the 1 I saw in Miami, they were awesome. So yeah, I wish I could have seen the Psycho Circus. I had to get a refund. I bought my tickets. I wanted to go. But yeah, they screwed me. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to rank the songs. There's 10 songs in all. I didn't put In Your Face. In Your Face would be kind of high. I would put In Your Face around number 4. Yeah, around number 4. But it's a bonus track. I didn't add it. I just noticed now I didn't add it. So here we go. At number 10. Oh my God. What a shitty song this is. I Finally Found My Way. Paul Stanley, Bob Ezrin wrote this song for Peter Criss, thinking, or I guess hoping, they're going to catch lightning in the bottle again like they did with Beth. But no, it's shitty. It's terrible. And I hate it. All right, number 9. Now, this is a song that the first time I heard it, I was like, cool. That's cool. But then very soon after, I hated it. But the only reason I loved it is because you got all 4 members singing on the song. And just hearing that for the first time, I got caught up. And You Wanted the Best. And as I understand, You Wanted the Best was written a long, long time ago by Gene Simmons. But was finally put out, and it's terrible. But I did like it for my first, or maybe first 2 listens. I thought it was cool. Then after that, I thought it was fucking horrible. It is really bad. Don't like it at all. All right, maybe in my original BitChute review, I said something nice about it. I'm not sure. All right, because I don't know how many listens it took for me to realize this sucks. But I know it was not many listens, because I haven't liked You Wanted the Best for a long, long time. All right, at number 8, I Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll. There's a lot of these anthem songs on here that Paul wrote, anthemic, and it just goes nowhere. And it's terrible. I don't like it. It sucks. All right, at number 7. I wish I could put this higher because it's the only song on this album to feature all 4 original members. Into the Void. It's horrible. I mean, for it to be like the comeback Ace song on a Kiss album was extremely disappointing. This is not a good song. It's just not. I don't like it. And as I understand, Ace brought this song in. It was called something else, and they messed with it, and yeah, it ended up not being that good. Some guy called Carl Cochran helped write it with Ace, because Ace had a total different song, then he switched it around. All right, at number 6, Raise Your Glasses, another anthemic tune. I did like the remix version. That's a B-side on one of the singles. I did enjoy that one. I mean, I didn't love it, but I liked it more than what ended up on the album. Raise Your Glasses. All right, at number 5, this is a song I never liked, and I kind of like it now. It's not that great, but it's kind of okay. Dreamin'. And I believe they got sued from Alice Cooper or Alice Cooper's people with the song I'm 18. A month after the release of Psycho Circus, Cooper's publisher filed a plagiarism suit, which was settled out of court in Cooper's favor. All right, the hip-hop duo Insane Clown Posse took issue with the album, feeling it copied their style. And the American rapper Violent J referred this in a song called Everybody Rise by rapping, fuck Gene Simmons, you make me sick. Psycho Circus, you stole my shit. Spit your blood out and do your dance. But I'm going to kick that ass through your leather pants. Alright, there you go. Alright, so Dreamin', yeah. And number 4, Within. It's an okay tune. It's not that horrible, but it does stick out like a sore thumb. This is a song that I believe was left over from Carnival of Sins, and it sounds like it. This is total Carnival of Sins sounding tune. But yeah, it's better than, you know, the other songs that I just mentioned. All right, now the top 3 songs I dig. I do like them. And number 3, the last song, Journey of 1,000 Years. I love this tune. I think it's great. I love how, you know, they bring back the Psycho Circus riff during it. I like the strings. I just think it's a cool kick-ass tune. Good, you know, kind of mellow, trippy, and it's awesome. At number 3, Journey of 1,000 Years. And number 2, oh man, do many people hate this tune? I put it all the way up at number 2. I love We Are One. I love the vocal melodies, Gene's delivery. It's just a great feel-good, happy tune that I absolutely love. And I remember loving this first time hearing it. And then, thanks to the internet, I saw all this hate for this song. But that's okay. You all can hate it. That's fine with me. I love it. So, there you go. All right, number 1, the title track, Psycho Circus. I heard this before I bought the album, and I was very excited because this song kicks ass. And still kicks ass. I was like, damn, man. I can't wait to get this Psycho Circus album. Listen how badass Psycho Circus is. Yeah, but then I was disappointed. But anyway, what do you all feel about Psycho Circus? Leave it in the comments below. You love it? You hate it? Are you kind of neutral like I am? Let me know. And please, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And ring that little notification bell. And please, like the video because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.